Good Wednesday evening, Southeast Texas. Looking ahead, a cold front will drive through the area coming up on Friday. That means a breezy, cooler day coming up on Saturday, as the temperatures will be in the 50s, low to mid 50s for lows, and highs mid to upper 70s. Unfortunately, we've had to change the forecast for Sunday. An upper level disturbance will come on in, not as pretty, 20, maybe 30% coverage of light rain. Lows will be in the low to mid 50s and highs in the low to mid 70s. It's about 5 degrees below normal for this time of year. As far as your allergy report in Southeast Texas this afternoon, everything down as far as tree pollen. It's still at high levels though. We continue with moderate levels of weed pollen and grass pollen, with mold slightly higher today. Here's our next storm system. Now moving through the northern plains back over into the southwestern U.S. over towards the Four Corners. As we continue to watch this trough of low pressure, disturbances are going to be rotating on into our area as we head towards Friday morning. That will produce lift as a squall line drives through the area. Then we get this trough to push on through as we work through the day Saturday or Friday afternoon, and that will then bring the front through our area. So prefrontal trough or prefrontal line of showers and storms is expected coming up as we head towards early Friday morning. Tonight though, it's going to be a quiet night. Be partly cloudy, warm and breezy, at least warmer, as lows will drop into the mid 60s, lakes upper 60s to near 70 in the triangle. Then tomorrow, looking at partly sunny skies, it's going to be a breezy day, and we might see an isolated shower, 10% coverage or less, if that, with highs into the lower 80s expected across Southeast Texas. Then bigger storms coming in as we work on into late Thursday night into Friday. The morning, that is. On the Gulf of Mexico, slightly choppy seas around 2 to 3 feet. Tomorrow we'll see southeast winds at 15 to 20 knots. Water temperatures at 72. We're expecting a high tide at roughly 5 a.m. Thursday morning for Sabine Pass, and about 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. Forecast tonight, partly cloudy, breezy and warmer, some gusts to 20. Mid 60s lakes, upper 60s to near 70 in the triangle. Then tomorrow, partly sunny, possibly an isolated shower with highs low to mid 80s. So after a keeper of a day on Thursday, then early Friday morning, probably before daybreak, if this is correct on timing, could see a squall line drive through the area. As you can see, that's by 7 a.m. Most of the activity out of here, if it's correct on its timing. It could be slower than this. That means that it would be a messy commute. There is going to be a slight risk of severe weather. What does that mean? Well, it looks like tornadoes, probably not. It looks like mainly if we see severe weather, and that's a big if. This is just what could happen if storms go severe. It would be damaging winds of 60 miles an hour or greater and damaging hail, an inch or greater. Now, just because you have a half an inch of size hail does not mean it's severe. Then, looking at marginal to maybe a slight risk of flash flooding across Southeast Texas with that line of storms. And it looks like about 1 to 2, maybe 3 inches of rainfall with this go round. Otherwise, Saturday looks much improved. As you can see, lots of sun, cooler temperatures. Slight chance coming up on Sunday with a 20% coverage, and cool mornings coming up on Monday. 40% coverage on Tuesday because of an upper level disturbance. And a week from Thursday, another weak cold front pushing through. That could make Friday and Saturday week out look pretty good. Download our app, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com.